give you guys a heads up of what's going on. First of all, I appreciate all the new listens, all the new followers to the show, because it was only a short while ago that we were at 1,000 listens. And right at this current moment, we may be about 20 or 30 listens away from 1,500. Again, like I say, when I started this show, I always said if I could get 5 to 10 listeners, I was going to be good. But here we are at almost 1,500 downloads. So that's a good thing. That lets me know that the message is getting out and people actually enjoy what I got to say.
Always seek out the truth for yourself.
I want to do a special show this weekend coming up, Sunday to be exact, is my princess's 7th birthday. And most of you guys know me. Most of the people who like this page actually know me. So you guys know the struggles that it was in the beginning with my daughter. So finally, I'm going to do in show form what people have been telling me to write a book about. This week I'm going to record the show entitled 77 Days. It's been told to me that I should have wrote a book about it. It's like a guide to parents that had to deal with premature babies and the struggles, not so much as the women, because the women always have support groups or everything, but we never get it from the perspective of the dad, because my wife was struggling, my wife was going through everything, but I was also going through it too. So I was told a couple years ago that I should write a book, but y'all know me, I don't write, but I don't write good, things like that. But what I can do, I can talk. I'm an orator. So I'm going to talk the book. Instead of doing a book, I'm going to talk it, because when I'm in front of my microphone, is no holds barred and everything goes. So be on the lookout. That's going to drop Sunday on her actual birthday. This coming Sunday, 77 Days is going to be the name of that show. And it's just going to chronicle from birth to her release from the hospital. And in there, you're going to hear from the dad's point of view, the nightmare of having a child in the NICU ward and the uncertainty of not knowing what's going to happen, or is your child even going to make it? And now I have a sassy 7-year-old. So all praise to the Most High for that one. I was sent a long, very, very long, detailed letter based on that post. And the young lady asked me if I could include this letter on a future show, and I said, most certainly I can do this on a future show. Hey, you give me the content, you're producing the show for me. So in this show with the therapist, we're also gonna touch on this, and that letter was pertaining to mama's boys, basically in a marriage. Because that's a subject that we don't talk about, that the boys and the men in the marriage, they can't give up mama. So they bring mama into the marriage with them. And as I was talking to the therapist, she said, well, Trevor, you can't, that's two-sided. What about the daddy's girls? And I was like, oh man, you cut me real deep. So, but we're going to talk about that. I love this outlet, man. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to get real raw, and it's going to be no holds barred. I'm going to be me. She'll bring it from the licensed credential expert side, but it should make for a good show. And finally, before I go, we are going to do a bonus show this week before I drop the 77 Days show. It's confirmed. I was waiting for my guests to confirm it with me, because all day on social media, and I am unhinged, and I pride myself on speaking my mind and saying exactly what's on my mind, and this platform will not censor me either. So I've been seeing something going on social media that I am utterly disgusted about. and I am going to sound off on it, and I am going to rant about it, and it is going to be unhinged. It's going to be just unfiltered. And the two guests that I have coming in are just like me, so it's going to make for a epic show. We're going to record it this Tuesday, and hopefully I get it released that same night, because I am tired. I am tired of this agenda being pushed to our kids. You know, I am tired that I got a 7-year-old daughter, and I got to constantly explain to her why this guy wants to wear a dress. I am tired of it. I don't care what people want to do in their personal life, but don't push that crap on my child. Don't push that stuff in my community and then tell me that I got to accept it and I can't sound off about it. That's not how that's going to happen. So this Tuesday, Zay is coming back in the studio. Oh, but that's not it. I got another special guest, and I'm not even going to tell you who it is until he shows up. Because if y'all think I get unhinged, he is 10 times more crunk than me. And we are going to sound off on this thing that's going on now about all these trans athletes taking over women's sports and dominating. Yeah, that's right. I said it. This Tuesday, Straight Talk with Trevor is going to sound off on these trans athletes that are taking over women's sports and dominating. And that's it. You know what it is. The links will be dropped. It's going to be live. Check me out Spotify, iHeart, Listen Notes, Google Podcasts, anywhere major podcasts are played. Make sure to share, like, subscribe, because they're probably going to kick me off after this one. We're going to get it up on YouTube and everything, but y'all just make sure, because I'm going to sound off. I'm tired. I am tired of this agenda that's being pushed. You could, and the funny thing is about it, anytime somebody like me wants to sound off, they tell me that I'm insensitive. But yet and still, people that look like me get killed in the damn street every day with no regard. But we can't say anything. So that's what it is. This Tuesday, my boy's coming in here. It's going to be plenty of Crown Royal, and we going to get down. Because I do it for y'all. I consider myself as a voice of the voiceless. Let all the heat come to me. I'll say what people want to say, but they're afraid to say because they have to be politically correct. I don't have to be politically correct because I don't answer to anybody. And I believe the Most High would want me to sound off on this issue. I'm not discriminating against anybody, but like I said, if you want to live your life a certain way, don't invade the women's space. Create your own separate league, and you guys compete there. And that's it. I said it. So thank you guys for watching this live. Please make sure and share it. Please make sure and let your friends know about the upcoming shows. After my daughter's show, then it's going to be the start of season 4. She already recorded the new opening and everything for me. It's so awesome. I can't wait till you guys hear it. But like I said, it's going down this Tuesday. Then following that, you're finally going to hear from me, my words, 77 days, the trauma that I dealt with, the pain that I felt for 77 days, having to go to a hospital every single day, watching my daughter in an incubator, not knowing if my daughter was going to live or die, wanting to commit suicide off of that, getting in fights with my wife because of the situation. You guys are finally going to hear it from me because I can't write. I'm not the greatest punctuator and stuff like that, but I damn sure could talk. I'm a fantastic orator, and I am going to tell it all. I am going to tell it all Sunday, and it might be a little tears going on because you know me, whenever I talk about my daughter, how sensitive I am, and I get all emotional, but I love her. I just love her to death. So 77 days. But be sure to be on the lookout this Tuesday. Zay and another very special guest. God, I can't wait till that guy finally, I've been trying to get this guy in the Straight Talk studio since the beginning of this show. But he is finally coming in because we are going to sound off on this trans situation. And that's it. That's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time. Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations of them. Peace!
Straight Talk with Trevor, the podcast where no topic is off limits.